A hotel safe can reduce one kind of risk while quietly creating another, the belief that anything placed inside it is now fully protected. That small metal box may keep valuables out of casual view. It may stop an opportunistic visitor or prevent something from being picked up accidentally during housekeeping. But it does not necessarily protect against authorized override access, weak installation, forgotten contents, theft of items left around it, or the consequences of storing every important possession in one place. In this video, you will learn the 7 hotel safe mistakes that matter most, and a better system for deciding what belongs inside the safe, what should stay with you, and what should be stored somewhere else. If you value calm, practical travel security guidance, subscribe to SafeMiles. We focus on actions you can actually use without turning every trip into a crisis. A quick disclosure, some links in the description may be affiliate links. If you use one, SafeMiles may earn a commission at no additional cost to you. The first mistake is assuming that a hotel room safe provides the same protection as a bank safe deposit box or a professionally monitored vault. It does not. Most room safes are designed for convenience and deterrence. Their job is to place small valuables behind a locked door so those items are not sitting openly on a desk, inside an unlocked suitcase, or under a pillow. That can be useful, especially against casual access. But convenient safes have practical limitations. Many can be opened by authorized hotel personnel when guests forget their codes, when batteries fail, or when the locking mechanism malfunctions. Depending on the model, that may involve a management code, an override key, or a service device. This does not mean ordinary employees can casually open every safe. It means the system requires some method of regaining access when a guest becomes locked out. The important lesson is not that every hotel safe is unsafe. It is that the box is part of the hotel's access system. It is not completely independent of it. Use the safe as one layer of protection, not as proof that loss is impossible. Some travelers place their valuables inside the safe, close the door, enter a new code, and walk away without testing anything. Before using a room safe, inspect it while it is empty. Check whether the door closes correctly, whether the locking bolts extend, and whether the keypad responds normally. Look for obvious damage, loose components, or signs that the safe is not firmly attached. If the safe displays an error, behaves inconsistently, or opens with an obvious default sequence, do not use it. Report the problem and request another secure storage option. After choosing your code, lock and unlock the safe at least twice while the safe is empty. Do not test it for the first time after placing your passport, wallet, medication, and electronics inside. Avoid predictable codes such as 4 identical numbers, your room number, your birth year, or a simple sequence. Someone who knows your room number should not be halfway to guessing your safe code. Also, shield the keypad when entering the code if another person is present. A strong code offers little protection when somebody watches you enter it. Concentration is one of the biggest hotel safe mistakes. A traveler may place both bank cards, all emergency cash, a passport, backup identification, house keys, medication, jewelry, and a second phone in the same box. The room looks organized, but one access problem now affects everything. If the safe malfunctions shortly before checkout, you may be unable to leave on schedule. If its contents disappear, you lose every backup simultaneously. If you forget to empty it, the consequences are far greater than forgetting one replaceable object. Divide critical items according to purpose. Keep the payment card you expect to use during the day in a secure place on your person. Store a backup card separately. Split emergency cash into at least 2 locations. Avoid carrying every identity document unless local rules or the day's plans require it. Medication deserves special consideration. Do not place time-sensitive or essential medication somewhere you could suddenly lose access to it. Temperature-sensitive medicine may also require storage conditions a room safe cannot provide. The goal is not to create a scavenger hunt around the room. Use a small number of deliberate locations and remember exactly what is in each one. A locked safe does nothing for the laptop left charging on the desk, the watch beside the bed, the wallet inside an open day bag, or the passport you intended to secure but forgot beside the safe. This sounds obvious, but the presence of a safe often gives people a general feeling that the room is secure. That feeling can weaken attention to everything outside the box. Before leaving, perform a short room reset. Scan the bed, desk, charging area, bathroom, nightstand, open shelves, and the space around the safe. Put away documents that reveal personal information, travel plans, account details, or your home address. Close luggage, rather than leaving it spread across the room. If you leave a laptop or another item that will not fit in the safe, place it out of casual view and consider using a suitable cable lock when the furniture and device allow it. A cable lock is not an invincible barrier. Its value is that it adds time, effort, and visibility to an attempted removal. The links in the description include examples of practical travel security equipment, including compact cable locks and portable locking organizers. Choose products based on your equipment and travel style, not on the promise that any product can eliminate theft. A strong lock is less useful when the entire safe can be moved. Some room safes are secured inside a cabinet or attached to a wall or shelf. Others may be loose, poorly anchored, or mounted to weak material. You do not need to dismantle the furniture to investigate, but you should check whether the box shifts easily when gently tested. Do not use force or attempt to pull the safe from its mounting. You are only checking for an obvious problem. If the safe moves freely, appears damaged, or is small enough to be carried away, ask the hotel whether it offers another option. Some properties maintain controlled storage or safe deposit facilities outside individual rooms. Ask how access is documented, who can retrieve the item, and whether you will receive a receipt. For exceptionally valuable jewelry, large amounts of cash, irreplaceable documents, or equipment essential to your work, the best answer may be not bringing the item at all. A hotel safe cannot correct the underlying risk created by traveling with something you cannot afford to lose. If something disappears, you may need to describe the item, demonstrate ownership, identify when you last saw it, and report the loss promptly. Travelers often cannot do this because they never recorded what they brought. Before departure, photograph valuable items and record identifying details such as serial numbers. Keep those records in a secure cloud account or another location separate from the items themselves. Do not create an easily accessible phone note containing every sensitive number, password, and document image. Review your travel insurance terms before a loss occurs. Coverage for cash, jewelry, electronics, and items left in hotel rooms may be limited or excluded. A hotel's responsibility may also depend on local law, the property's procedures, the item involved, and whether an available storage system was used correctly. Do not assume that placing something in the room safe guarantees reimbursement. If an item is missing, avoid disturbing the room unnecessarily. Check your bags and normal storage locations. Document the condition of the safe and contact hotel management promptly. Request a written incident record. If appropriate, contact local police, your insurer, your card issuer, or the relevant embassy or consulate. The objective is a clear, factual report, not an immediate accusation against the first employee you encounter. One of the most realistic threats to items inside a hotel safe is not sophisticated theft. It is the guest leaving without them. Passports, jewelry, cash, keys, and small electronics are easy to forget because they are deliberately placed out of sight. Once the suitcase is packed and the room looks clean, the closed safe can disappear from your mental checklist. Create a final exit sequence and use it every time. Check the safe, check every outlet. Check the bathroom. Check the bed and nightstand. Check drawers and closets. Then check the safe again with the door open. Leaving the safe door open after emptying it gives you a visible confirmation that the check is complete. Do not rely only on memory, especially during an early departure or when several people are sharing the room. Set a phone reminder for the evening before checkout and another shortly before departure. Label it clearly: open and empty hotel safe. This 10-second reminder can prevent a complicated recovery process after you have already left the city. The right question is not, is this hotel safe completely secure? No room safe can give you that certainty. Ask 3 more useful questions. First, would placing this item in the safe reduce its exposure compared with leaving it elsewhere in the room? Second, what happens if I temporarily lose access to the safe? Third, am I concentrating too many critical items in one location? The safe is generally most useful for small items that you do not need during the day and that would otherwise be exposed in the room. It is less suitable as the only location for essential medication, every payment method, all emergency money, or anything required for an immediate departure. Your strongest protection comes from combining sensible storage, divided backups, controlled access to the room, accurate records, and a consistent checkout routine. Here is a quick question. Which hotel safe strategy creates the greatest single point of failure? A. Testing the safe while it is empty. B. Splitting backup money into separate locations. C. Storing your passport, all cards, all cash, and essential medication together. D. Checking the safe again before checkout. The correct answer is C. When every critical item is stored together, one forgotten code, mechanical failure, access incident, or checkout mistake affects everything at once. A hotel safe can be useful, but it protects less than many travelers imagine. It may reduce casual access to a few small items. It does not secure the rest of the room, eliminate authorized override access, guarantee insurance coverage, or protect you from your own checkout mistake. Inspect the box before using it. Test your code while it is empty. Divide critical items. Keep essential medication accessible. Record valuable property. And make the open, empty safe part of your final room check. For more practical lodging and travel security guidance, subscribe to SafeMiles and watch the next video in the Lodging and Daily Routine Security series. Travel calmly, verify what matters, and never let one small box become your entire security plan.